All of our daughters come home from the East Coast and the West Coast, and even though they want to be where the more artistic scene is, this is home. And so we have all of our daughters and our nieces and nephews that we've all spent holidays, Christmas and Thanksgiving together, and they come home for Christmas, and we're all here, and it's a really good time.
One in particular that I remember was when my grandchildren were little, and they came to help me decorate the tree. My Christmas tree was an elaborate Victorian beaded ornaments with pearls and lace, except for the bottom third, which contained macaroni ornaments and strung popcorn and Disney ornaments, and I think it was my favorite tree ever.
Every holiday is fun because my family is here, and I only have one son, but it's certainly very enjoyable to watch him open presents and know that you found the right thing that year. I love to cook, and so typically I will host the family, and I get to make a lot of Italian treats that we don't get to have all year long because my history is Italian. My ancestry, is Italian. And it's really fun to eat the foods that nobody out here really is familiar with.
My mother especially loved Christmas. She had special decorations she did. She used to make her own candles. She had special Christmas tree decorations that she did, and the tinsel had to be on the tree just exactly right. And we all went out to the farm and cut down the tree we all decided on and brought back, and that was our tradition for many, many years.
And what you were expecting for Christmas, and if you got that for Christmas, and all the good food that Mom used to make, and just the warmth of the holiday.
My fond memories of home are all four of my siblings gathering together and making total chaos. And lots of fun, laughter, good food, and aunts, uncles, grandpas, grandmas, and lots of family relatives around me.
And we always get together for our big family dinner, friends and family. Every time, you don't know if this is the last time or whether there will be another one. Mm-hmm. And so we're always grateful. Well, the old saying, there's no place like home. And while we like to venture out and everything, it's always good to be able to come back home. That's not only just for the holidays, but period. You know, it's always good to come back home.
Our neighbors on Deerfield put out a beautiful Christmas display that we can walk to, and other people drive by and go slow, but we can just take a walk down there and enjoy it. And drive by it every time we come home.
The whole street is aglow, really.
Yeah. This neighborhood is the kind of neighborhood where, you know, if you're making something and you're short a cup of sugar, you can find people that you can call. That's easy. We were both living in New York, and we looked at the map, and we liked Springfield. The streets are laid out, you know, north, south, east, west. It's organized. I love it.
Oh, the neighborhood one is easy. Okay, so Springfield, we're here because my husband's job took us here, but that was 30 years ago. And we found this neighborhood because Drury is located in this neighborhood, and my husband often has students come over in the evening for study groups. So we wanted to be close to Drury, and we just fell in love with the houses on Washington. And then about 2003, Drury decided to sell this lot, which had the KA house on it. And they tore it down, and they sold us the lot, and we built a house that we hope fits into the neighborhood.
You know, I wasn't expecting to end up here, really. When we decided to downsize is what we did. We kind of was touring all over the city and then ended up here. And we kept touring this street for about a year.
Why here? What?
The big trees, it's got a country feel, it's the history, not knowing this at the time, but now it's the people. I mean, the people are just out of this world. There's no words for it. It feels like home. It's just that feeling you get when you're it's real, when you know this is it.
I was born in Stratford, moved to Springfield when I was 3, moved away when I was graduated from high school. I came back with my kids because it was a much better place to raise kids. A more relaxed place, less drugs, less violence. It was a better place to raise kids. So I returned home, I raised my kids, and I've been here ever since. Now I have great grandkids.
We moved here from Des Moines 20 years ago. We rented a house and explored the area. And we looked outside the city limits, on the south side, on the north side, and then we turned onto this street and I saw the wide streets and mature trees and all the houses with porches on them, and I knew I was home. And it's been that way for 20 years. Everybody knows everybody. We all take care of each other. We all meet on each other's front porches and we celebrate life events together and have parties, and it's like a neighborhood from the 50s. So I'm not going anywhere.